Alonso, red tip, yellow stripe. Romalo, yellow hat. Pimenta will also have a hat somewhere.
Já avança.
Away goes Patterson. Patterson first to leave. That's him right in the middle, white boat. Laying some law down. To his left is Alonso. To his left, Lovemore. And to his left, Pimenta. So that's the boat now matching Patterson. Now Pimenta slightly ahead of Patterson. Patterson's got a free run to get across to him if he can see him. On the far side, Romalo in the black boat. But Patterson, Pimenta runs for Patterson, I think. It's going to be Romalo, maybe. It's super tight here. Patterson won't be able to hold off Pimenta.
Exatamente, os portugueses a trabalhar em equipa.
Burkett on the far side.
É isso, Pimenta a assumir a dianteira da
Paufla,
prova.
this side, 4.62. Also, this side, it's Del Bianco of Italy, always strong on the first pick. Josh Kipping in the red boat. He said he was on form, and it looks like he might have been right. He missed last year.
And the first contest between Peterson and Burkett was in the favor of Burkett. They were competing for the Diamond Wash there.
Well strung out. That's a high speed to string a group out like that. Romalo sets the pace. Pimenta to his left. Burkett to his right. Pedersen tucked in. Then Paufla. Then Martin. No, that's not right. Sorry. I was fooled by the graphic there. It's Lovemore after Paufla.
Aqui Ramalho a ditar o ritmo da prova.
Alonso in the white hat. He's made his way to the front group now. Looking good. Through they come. Big cheer goes up for the local guys.
Sim,
but I would always assume that cheer was for me, even if I was in Portugal. It's always, everyone's cheering for me. Why would they cheer for anyone else? Okay, Romalo goes.
O público vai se manifestando à passagem dos atletas lusos que estão na frente de prova. Ramalho, o mais experiente nestas andanças.
Super hard time. Del Bianco and Martin, they're the back two, and it's looking tough. Alonso goes up, opens a door for Del Bianco. He could get onto a V, and that would be a real breath of air for him. And there's strain on the face of Lovemore out on the side there. He tried to come up the side and failed, and he's dropping now. He's really struggling. You'd have to put some of that, at least some of that, down to yesterday. And Pedersen pushes on.
Seems like Lovemore is feeling the pressure from last night, yeah? He's having a tough time in the moment. Wait and see what happens.
I don't think he can sustain it for too much longer.
The race has been really fast from the start to now, so it takes a lot out of you.
It's going to be hard surviving this pace if you're not in that front four.
Yeah, if you're not in the front group, you're not going to win this race. It's going to be between those 6 people, I guarantee you.
Penalty for Casey Haynes from Australia, 15 seconds.
Probably in a moment we only see 4 of them together.
Beautiful.
Not too bad.
Yeah, we're currently sporting a cowboy theme in commentary. As it's a shame only 2 of us so far, but the other hats are on the way. Then the chaps, then the spurs and the leather boots. And we are set for a big night out. So Pedersen, Romalo, we're just going to leave you for a bit while we go and do the prize giving. And actually, Pimenta's fallen back onto the tail of Pedersen. Anything significant, Lars? Or just the turn?
I believe he's safe there. You know, he looks really comfortable going into the turn, so I think he's right. Fantastic to see so many spectators watching this race. It's what it deserves.
Yeah. Pimenta from Ponta de Lima, grown up here. The local hero and the Portuguese hero. He is on the water. The crowd is cheering, and it's an amazing atmosphere here. Masbrand Peterson in the lead, Pimenta and Ramalho. Burkett, Lovemore, and Alonso. All the top names, as it should be. Peterson doesn't make it easy to be on his right-hand side.
Yeah.
Paddling very, very close to the shore.
See, Peterson is not leaving any space on the inside. You know, of course, there's stream going ahead, so he wants to get in and don't stay out in the stream.
Yeah, why should he leave any room there?
Exactly.
He know he's
exactly, and he doesn't.
Yeah, he know he has the speed. He know he has the highest cruising speed of all of these guys, and he tried to relay on that.
Yeah, we'll probably see the speed increase during the turn here because the back of the group is struggling a little bit to get up and get the good wash when you get the downstream again, and it's very important to be up there.
Yeah.
Nothing happened so far. We'll see.
Nothing else than the gap to the second group increased with 30 meters or so during this little time when Mats Brand Peterson were in the lead.
Can we please have Melina Andersson and the Swedish team leader to the prize giving?
Yeah.
Prize giving for the senior women's K1 is just about to start.
The front group is just so strong, you know. I don't think they're gonna catch them again. Otherwise, at least they have to slow down very much, you know. But it could be very tricky because there's a lot of good sprinters in the first group, and no one wants to do the work. See, everyone is sitting on Peterson.
And now we go to the prize giving ceremony for the K1 ladies. All well together. Alonso for the first time in the lead. Ramalho approach. And Burkett. We are waiting the prize giving ceremony for the K1 women, but in the meantime, we of course is following this race. With all the top shots.
Oh, now the positions are changing all the time now.
Away goes Patterson, go to the right. Ramalho through the left arch.
Com ele leva Fernando Pimenta e vamos assistir a mais desembarque aqui em Ponte Lima.
Ramalho going hard. There's pain at the back of this group now. A lot of pain at the back of the group. Up goes Patterson, up goes Ramalho. Pimenta with him, Alonso with him. Alonso looks a little tired. Two South Africans in trouble, especially Burkett. Lovemore could just get in contact. He's running well, but Burkett, there's a gap opened up, and it's looking tough for him. Patterson is going to be quick into his boat, and there's a chance here to put a few lengths into Pimenta and pile away from this portage. He's going to put them through it if he can. Away goes Patterson, and Burkett in trouble.
This is exactly the development that Patterson wanted from the first portage. He wanted high speed, and he is pushing on now.
Então a sair melhor nesta portagem o dinamarquês, Mats Pedersen. José Ramalho segue ali a pagaiar junto ao dinamarquês. Ali também neste grupo o espanhol Alonso e depois Fernando Pimenta. Este é o top 4 nesta altura.
It's a serious test for the two South Africans, and it looks currently like they're off the back of this group. Pimenta not closing down the group very quickly, still using Alonso to help him get back. It's a clever move, but no, he's not looking too dominant at the moment. Patterson really putting on some pain into this group now. That little gap opening back. I think Pimenta looks comfortable there, Lars, or do you think he's falling back a little bit too far?
I think Pimenta is still comfortable. You see the rating he's having. I think he's just waiting for the right moment. Sorry, but yeah, I want the Dane to be in front, but I don't want Pimenta to be right behind.
Burkett has lost 60 meters now.
So Burkett's back there with Lovemore. He's already got one race in him. All this will help, obviously. That was hard for everybody. Nobody wants to take that on after Patterson's spin. Everyone wants a rest. And the two South Africans must think that it's their birthday as they watch that in front of them. That gap will close fairly quickly. You see the damage done to the rest of the field. Look at the gap back to that second group. It's just immense now. That's some 200 odd meters. Moving down to the bottom turns. Second group closing them down a bit.
Yeah, they have to, because this is not going fast. You know, they're just like on
just a 50 meters
Saturday cruise today.
But this group know that between the bottom turn and the portage, things have to speed up. They're at the bottom turn now.
In about half a minute's time, you'll see them increase the speed, and then there'll be position fighting going towards the portage.
Just before the turn, it was down to 35 meters in between the top group and the second group headed by Boros.
There is that second group almost in contact.
It'd be a little bit like kiss and goodbye.
Yep, exactly that. They'll catch them just by the portage maybe if the speed doesn't change. Well, they're going to get them before the portage. That's Boros.
It's Boros, yeah.
He sees a V in front of him.
Yep.
If he can get to one of those V's, he's got a little safety net.
It's magic. Magic. He's looking for it.
To his left, Martin. To his right, Paufler. And in the back, Balboa.
How many times have we seen this over the years? Boros coming from behind after
Alonso looks awesome.
Vossa atenção.
There goes Pimenta. Burkett is not going to let that happen. He'll take him into the reeds.
Exactly.
There's absolutely no way Burkett will have that.
No way, no way.
That was a schoolboy error.
Patterson run.
Here we go.
This is going to be hell on wheels.
This is big.
O dinamarquês sai da frente nesta
Pimenta in trouble. He's not out of his boat yet. Now he's out with Alonso though. Romalo.
Vamos lá. Eu quero escutar esse apoio a Portugal.
This could be very deciding for a race.
Pimenta gesturing to the crowd or to his team, I don't know. But nobody daring to come in for a drink, that is for sure. There goes Mads. Not his best entry in, but he's still away first. And maybe not done the damage he thought coming in. But
he'll go now. He'll go now, I guarantee you, he'll go. They're going to have a hard time behind.
Lovemore's gone, I think.
If he gets up behind, you know, Mads have to give in and let
Burkett is doing well.
Alonso taking Pimenta off that side.
This is hurting.
Didn't make it. Really Pimenta looks good still. No, sorry. Pimenta's come back up. He looks strong. He took on Alonso and won quite comfortably there. And Mads slows down.
Strong,
only a short go.
Yeah,
not enough. Not enough.
He couldn't get rid of him. But he tried.
Round comes Paufler, and there's your desperate men starting to do desperate things. Patterson not got much left in him there. Burkett's got more left than Patterson. Burkett looked good on that, right?
He looks very good. You said it was the same development in the World Games, a little bit slow to start with and then stronger and stronger over the race.
Not slow because he was with the group, but he really looked uncomfortable. Yeah. He looked a bit stressed. things didn't look like they were falling well for him.
I mean,
and you know, you make your own luck when you're good.
It was the first here, the same here.
Yeah.
The first portage, he was struggling a bit, as it seemed.
Romalo won't let this happen. Up he goes.
No. Birgit wants to get in the V now.
Birgit's very happy to get in the V. He left before Patterson even sped up. He knew what was going to happen.
He knew his way there.
Yeah, I'm liking Birgit a lot more now than we did 2 laps ago.
Yeah.
Powerful on the outside, causing trouble in that front group.
Panic, I would say. We see who's
Pimenta comes on the inside.
Yeah.
That's a strong move, a very strong move.
E agora o desembarque dos 2 atletas lusos. Vamos, Portugal! Vamos lá! Que grande espetáculo que se assiste aqui em Ponte
struggling
Lima.
just a little. Patterson pushing Pimenta to get in early. Patterson this time. Oh, it's trouble. There's trouble for Patterson.
Oh,
he's gone in, and that is a big deal, a seriously big deal, because there are people, Pimenta for sure will tell Romalo that Patterson is in, for sure. Patterson's got loads of water in that boat still, and there's absolutely no way back.
Entretanto, com agrado
He
vemos
just went too deep. You called it earlier, Stefan. One step too deep, and it was a world of trouble, and he's back with Group 2. And Group 1 surely must be motivated now.
He lost balance for just a little and had to take one more step, and then it was deep, too deep.
They're slowing down. Birgit's getting frustrated. He's calling people forward.
No one wants to take lead except from Birgit.
Strange. That
could be the chance of Patterson.
It is, and there he is. He's back.
Balboa
is
struggling to keep
stronger
contact
than ever.
And straight into the V, maybe.
Patterson is back.
How much water's in the boat?
A true champion.
Yeah, fair play. Yep.
Yeah.
Balboa thinking he might like to make an impact now on this race.
Someone is taking it on now.
Romalo sees him first. Pimenta only sees him now. Romalo quite decisive. Pimenta a little bit. What kind of reaction is that? It's okay because Romalo's going to lead, and Balboa did
taking
that.
It on.
He's going to start
Pimenta's never
going to
let him pass. Never.
He hasn't got a choice.
Or maybe.
He has no choice, and that says something.
He wants to go to the
V. And he's going to lose the V.
Patterson is hanging in there.
Oh, whoa.
That was a good save.
That was a good save. It seemed unnecessary because he had enough space to the right of Balboa there, I thought.
He's been in the water once, so no, not twice.
Birgit just comfortable all the time. Romalo matches Patterson. He'll stay where he is. At the first sign that Patterson gets ahead of Romalo, he'll be up and round.
Patterson's a little bit too far out.
That was an expensive waste of nothing, really, there. It didn't. What did we achieve there?
Nothing.
It's a shame. Yeah, maybe he had an idea, but it didn't turn out to be a good idea.
He was too far out in the stream, I think. He shouldn't have that far.
Yep. He's in the V now, though. That's not where he'd choose to be on the portage, I'm sure.
Yeah. See.
So Romalo first in this time. Let's watch Patterson. He's quite hesitant, putting his boat in. He's running long. He's making bad decisions now. He's put the nose of his boat in. He's tired, that man. He's a tired man. For all that running, all that extra, he's ended up with nothing.
Yeah, that was a hard decision there.
And Balboa takes no prisoners. He's going to the right of Pimenta.
He didn't do well on this one.
So
that was definitely a wrong decision.
The main reason he didn't do well, Pimenta's so clever before that portage. You saw him drop back on Romalo, let the gap open up between Romalo and Patterson, and then cut through that gap, which cut Patterson's route to the portage off, and just made him have to hold back and get to the portage one place further behind. Super racing from Pimenta.
Yeah, he made him work for it. Yeah, okay. At the moment, I'm pretty much sure that it's going to be a Portuguese first. I can't say
Around the outside, it's all kicking off. This is big.
A vossa
Is that
atenção
Lovemore?
é agora, eles arrancam.
Unbelievable. Nobody saw it coming.
No. He's a fast sprinter. You saw that yesterday.
Mats Pedersen inicia ali um sprint, agora parece que tudo acalmou um pouco.
Who did he take out? Was that Romalo or who was on the side before? Do we remember?
I don't know.
No.
But he made Mass pick it up again, and Pimenta is sitting on his wash, and everyone is watching each other at the moment.
Yeah, that's proper.
Terrific.
That's pretty.
What a comeback it is.
I mean, that's positioning yourself exactly in the right place at the right time after going through an awful lot of grief.
He went immediately up there, coming from behind, and immediately put on this big effort and successfully done it.
I think it's the surprise. I don't think people saw it until it was too late, and you can't accelerate that quickly. So he'd done his acceleration already and came through at speed. This is big time. This almost tells you who will win.
Oh, it's actually Patterson. He's beating Pimenta at the moment.
And Pimenta beaten by 2.
Okay, this is a change. This is a huge change.
Então aqui os portugueses e o dinamarquês. E atenção, agora a subir ali o sul-africano.
Patterson looks in trouble. He doesn't look comfortable there. He's certainly not going to...
4 do lado, 2 do outro. Vamos ver agora este desembarque.
And the crowd goes crazy. It's Pimenta, it's Ramalho, and it's thousands of Portuguese people here at the venue at Lima, Ponta de Lima. It's Lovemore, and it's Ramalho, and it's Pimenta, and it's Patterson.
But it's Lovemore, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
That is Lovemore right up the front. They've got a real problem with our tail ender. Away goes Romalo, and Hamish Lovemore, bring it on.
Sorrateiro
but Pimenta looking good as well. Pimenta managed that whole thing extremely well.
He did really well on this one. Coming back quite easily. Not spending too much on this.
Can we change our top 3 yet?
No. Pimenta is, for me, the favorite is Pimenta at the moment.
He just looks uncomfortable, but maybe resting. He might have, like Lars said, one big effort left in him to get to the portage. But Alonso, been pretty cool through the whole thing. Pedersen, 1 incident. Romalo, no incidents.
No.
And Alonso picks up the speed again. There goes
Here comes
Romalo. It's big.
Alonso
holds him off for now, but Romalo's going to go past.
Yep.
Through goes Romalo. Pedersen wants to get to Romalo's left. He has to go now. Boom, straight across, holding off Lovemore. It's a really big ask. There's going to be contact. There's going to be contact for sure. Lovemore bullies Pedersen into the V. And Pimenta is still there.
Ramalho então aqui a liderar a prova, ali está também Fernando Pimenta e agora é a altura do público se manifestar para energizar os atletas à passagem na última portagem.
No Burkitt and no, well, Pimenta I think is just out of sight, but Burkitt's dropped back I think. Oh no, is that him on the left? It is, it's Burkitt on the left of Romalo. So we've got Portugal leading Spain, South Africa, and Patterson. So there's no Lovemore. Where did Lovemore go?
Lovemore is behind.
Maybe it was the shining of the sun on Burkitt's boat. So it's Burkitt that went round Patterson.
Let's see how Pimenta does on this one. It's between those 5 now. Let's see what happened.
Romalo looking good.
Romalo is looking really good, strong.
Pimenta high risk.
Here goes the finish.
We're going to see a big run. I think we'll see a big run and a very long run from Burkitt here. Burkitt will run long. Pimenta's out. Pimenta's gone. It's Romalo. Romalo, Burkitt. I think it's Alonso.
It's Alonso on the third. And Mass Patterson is there.
It's got to be careful getting in. It's Romalo away first and away clean.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Burkett goes with him. Burkett still looks good for a win to me.
Pimenta's going to make it up again.
Pimenta, it's too much to do this and a sprint finish.
But if someone can pick it up in the end, that's him.
Maybe. I mean, he's back in the game, and I didn't think he'd be back there.
They should not let him back.
So
I don't know why they did that.
Looking in prime position to me. Burkett, Romalo.
Ramalho a sair da rondagem na frente. Fernando
It's going to
Pimenta
be
está no
so tough
fecho.
for Romalo. Burkett knows he's got the turn of speed. Patterson knows he can't overtake Romalo.
E a vossa atenção, tudo se vai
What a brilliant
disputar
race.
agora.
Romalo's got to measure this effort out. Up comes Patterson. If Romalo reacts to Patterson, it falls to the hands of Burkett. He can't attack two people.
Patterson começa a
Patterson
acelerar.
being really annoying for Romalo at this stage.
Ramalho não o
It's tough
deixa
for
passar.
Romalo.
E, entretanto, aqui estão a
Burkett.
disputar. É aí que queremos ver José Ramalho na frente de prova. Vamos lá.
Burkett has the body language of someone who's waiting and waiting. Patterson's already done his bit. Pimenta out. Romalo, Burkett, Patterson.
E é agora
And I
que nós
think Alonso
temos de
could pick
prestar
off
todo
if someone
o
if they
apoio
fall
do
back.
público ao atleta português. Vamos lá, José
Burkett
Ramalho.
ready, and there he goes.
Vem da
Boom.
frente.
It's going to be Burkett.
Eu quero
There's
escutar esse
nothing
apoio.
Romalo's got.
É
He can't
agora,
hold him.
vamos Portugal, vamos. Eu quero
Romalo's
escutar
got
esse
nothing.
apoio.
It's going to be Burkett.
José Ramalho precisa do apoio. Vamos. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Portugal está com José Ramalho. Vamos. Vamos lá, José Ramalho.
Burkett won.
E José Ramalho a
I
chegar
think maybe
em segundo
Patterson
lugar.
2, Romalo 3, Alonso 4. Absolutely phenomenal race. Absolutely brilliant. What a privilege to watch that. Absolutely superb. Lars, all yours.
One of the best races I've ever seen. This was a fantastic race. I think we got the right winner in the end. He was sitting there waiting, and then in the end he had it.
Foi uma chegada emocionante, não com o desfecho que todos gostaríamos, mas foi uma excelente prestação dos portugueses. José Ramalho a chegar em segundo lugar, atrás de Andrew Burkett. Ele saiu disparado, o sul-africano, e a assegurar o ouro. Depois, ali também Fernando Pimenta. Ele deu tudo por tudo. Nós sabemos que esta não é a sua praia, ainda assim com uma prestação notável neste Mundial de longa distância.
Great race from Burkett, absolutely phenomenal. The 4 winning boats over together,
But the effort that Mads put in this race was also fantastic. I'm not sure if he finished second or third, but coming back from being at the time in the water, catching the group of 4, and then managed to get a medal. What a fantastic race.
Absolutely, and those guys full of respect for each other. There's Romalo and his wife. They've been through so many disappointments together, and I think this was a win for Romalo to get a medal here. I think maybe to beat Pimenta was a big deal for Romalo. They're in K2 tomorrow. They'll be super good, I'm sure. But second, I think, was Patterson. Was it Romalo second? Really tough. And those boys, and there's Lovemore. I mean, you have to hand it to Lovemore as well. What a brave attempt. So a really close finish. Andy Burkett, just as he did at the World Games, looked like he was struggling early on, and then gradually got back in control of his race and his own destiny. And absolutely, you could tell he was waiting for that finish sprint. It looks like Patterson second, it looks like Romalo third, then Alonso.